Today, the Chicago U.S. Attorney's Office filed a federal terrorism charge against Lawrence Reed, a 50-year-old Chicago resident, in connection with a brutal and vicious attack on a young woman on the CTA Blue Line on Monday evening at approximately 9 p.m. The victim was riding northbound, approaching the Clark and Lake subway stop in the Loop, minding her own business and reading her phone, when the defendant doused her with gasoline and lit her on fire. The surveillance video is difficult to watch and is very disturbing, as a young woman was set ablaze and tried to put herself out while other passengers got out of the way or watched. When the train stopped and the victim was able to muster the strength to stumble on the platform, two good Samaritans put out the flames. She remains in critical condition, and we pray for the victim's recovery. Mr. Reed is charged with committing a terrorist attack against the mass transportation system.
Lawrence Reed had no business being on the streets, given his violent criminal history and his pending criminal cases. Reed had plenty of second chances by the criminal justice system, and as a result, you have an innocent victim in the hospital fighting for her life. Because of the swift action of CPD, ATF, and our law enforcement partners, there will be no other chances for Mr. Reed.
This is a case that now needs to be handled federally. This particular charge carries with it a life sentence, and if death were to happen to the victim, and obviously we pray and hope it does not, this would be a death-eligible case.
I seen them before everything happened. Everything looked fine. She was sitting there by herself, and then all of a sudden, I get off the train at the front, and I hear a girl scream, and I see her run off the train in flames. I seen a group of guys and one girl run toward the exit where there's no orange line. They were bursting out of there. And I go running over to see what's going on. She's already out on the ground just crying, burnt to a crisp.
The video, if it does become public, which I suspect it will at some point, you'll be able to see exactly what occurred, but she was literally sitting down. I've seen reports that there was an altercation or that there was some kind of disagreement or argument that took place. Those statements are inaccurate and false. She was on her phone.